Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It's the start of another great week here at Gulfstream Park. We got 10 races on Wednesday afternoon. We'll look at the track and weather conditions and then listen to the dulcet tones of track announcer Pete Aiello.
Racing at Gulfstream. The King Achilles was quick into stride. Here's the heavy favorite Breakthrough on to take over. You're All Right is away in third. A gap of 4 to Can't Be Broken. Then it's Andres Eduardo. And after a bit of a slow beginning, Uncut Gem is last of all with half a mile to the finish. It's Breakthrough in front, 3 parts of length. The King Achilles is there second, 3 back to You're All Right third. Can't Be Broken at the rail fourth, followed fifth by Andres Eduardo. And Uncut Gem is last. Around the far turn they go, 21-3 for the opening quarter. Breakthrough holds inside ground and the lead. The King Achilles trying to cling to him second, 4 ahead of You're All Right third. The others strung out behind them as they move to the top of the stretch. Breakthrough now has a clear advantage and opens 2.5 off the corner. Second is the King Achilles, third is You're All Right, then Can't Be Broken and Andres Eduardo. But inside the final 16th of a mile, Irad Ortiz Jr.'s not moved his hands because he hasn't needed to, and Breakthrough will do exactly that. Breakthrough wins at odds on by 3.5 in the end. The King Achilles second, Andres Eduardo third, then Can't Be Broken in 56 left. And they're off. Good start for Bourbon Thunder toward his inside Billy Yank, moving out the rail. Warp Speed, baby. And up on the outside, it's Brett's World as the 4 horses come out of the chute and link up with the main course. Billy Yank from down toward the inside. From the outside, Brett's World. Brett's World is clearly in front. Bourbon Thunder is between horses. Billy Yank is along the rail. And Warp Speed, baby, is a bit slow into stride, fourth of the 4, with an opening quarter behind them. Brett's World leads through a 23-1 opening quarter. Billy Yank is along the rail. Bourbon Thunder is between horses. Irad takes hold of Bourbon Thunder to secure the 2-path. The trailer is Warp Speed, baby. Past the 5/8 and going to the half-mile point. Down at the rail, Billy Yank and Tyler Gaffleone lead by a neck. Brett's World is there second. Bourbon Thunder elects to race between horses third. These 3 almost in line, and they're 4 better than Warp Speed, baby. 46 seconds for the opening half mile. Billy Yank holds inside position in a narrow lead. Bourbon Thunder right alongside second. Working hard while 3 wide is Brett's World and Warp Speed, baby, not keeping up. So we're down to 2 here. Billy Yank along the rail. Bourbon Thunder on the outside. 5/16 from home. Billy Yank on the inside. Bourbon Thunder on the outside. Brett's World's an all in third. Then Warp Speed, baby. 1/4 mile left to go. Bourbon Thunder now has a half a length advantage over Billy Yank, who's not gaining with the leader. In fact, he's losing ground after 3 quarters and 1:10-4. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go, and Bourbon Thunder's in front. Bourbon Thunder leads by 2. Billy Yank fighting the good fight, but he's still second. Brett's World is third. As they come home for the wire, it's Bourbon Thunder for trainer Ian Wilkes to win by a 1.5 lengths. Billy Yank with a good try second. They were well clear of third running Brett's World, then Warp Speed, baby. they're off. Bobbling badly and unseating the rider was Tawa. Race favorite Tawa is out of the race. From the far outside, Yako will use an advantage tactically to take a clear lead here from Isadora Bleda, who races from second, and Just Saying on the outside is now third. Down at the rail, races an improving run from Generic Mark, as this loose horse is not causing any problem right now. Sassy Justice second last. Miss Jen is the trailer as they chase Yako around the first turn. Yako through a 25-second opening quarter leads by 2.5. Just Saying is second. Isadora Bleda is third. Up to fourth, Sassy Justice tucked in well. Fifth is Generic Mark, and the trailer is Miss Jen. Down the backstretch they go. Yako has the lead. She got a soft opening quarter, and she tries to back it down even further from Just Saying, who moves to her hip to race from second. Irad Ortiz Jr. has Isadora Bleda third at the inside, followed fourth by Sassy Justice. The two at the back are Miss Jen and Generic Mark. 50-1 for the opening half mile. There's less than half a mile to run in the race. Yako holds a narrow advantage. Just Saying draws up alongside second. Isadora Bleda ready to go third at the inside, followed fourth by Sassy Justice. Then it's back to the rail and Generic Mark. Miss Jen is last, and then still in front is Yako, but she's under siege. From the outside, Just Saying within a neck. Three wide, Sassy Justice. Isadora Bleda looking for racing room. Fourth toward the rail. Miss Jen gets started on the outside. Held up at the back is Generic Mark, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's still Yako in front. Sassy Justice launching a bit on the outside from between horses. Just Saying angling four wide. Isadora Bleda charging hard. Final 16th of a mile. Here comes Isadora. Aida loose and charging, and here she comes. Isadora Bleda surging to the lead now. Isadora Bleda wins. Generic Mark second. Miss Jen wins a photo for third over Sassy Justice. And they're off. On the outside, it's Epicurean who wins the break. Here's the newcomer, T-Waltz on the go. Down at the rail goes Amuna, who's away in early third. On from fourth, Sweet Penelope, then Smooth Pebble, and Musical Cat is last. 5 furlongs left to race. T-Waltz has the lead here for Harmia, leads by a length while trying to settle down. Epicurean on the outside is second. Well-settled third is Amuna. Up to fourth, Smooth Pebble. Back to fifth, Sweet Penelope. And the trailer is Musical Cat. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. 22-4 for the opening quarter. T-Waltz leads narrowly. Up on the outside, Epicurean is their second. Amuna has been into the bit throughout. Third at the fence for Tyler Gaffleone. From fourth and Smooth Pebble. Back at the rail, Sweet Penelope with Musical Cat. And here comes Amuna. Amuna sliding through at the inside of T-Waltz. These two move ahead of Epicurean with a quarter of a mile left to go. And Amuna travels just as well as T-Waltz. In fact, she travels better than T-Waltz, who's a bit green off the corner. In the stretch drive, Amuna's on the board at 5-1, and she's kicking clear. From the outside, Epicurean tries to get into second. Here's a late run from Musical Cat. Musical Cat finishing up very well. She's up into a clear second and will make ground on the leader, but the winner is Amuna. Amuna by 2.5 in the end. Musical Cat too late while second. Epicurean third. T-Waltz fourth in 1:10-3. And they're off. Carrick was away quickly and up to take the early advantage. Here's Roadhouse Blues, the big favorite, put into play early. Roadhouse Blues working to a half-a-length lead. Carrick is second, Dancing Empress at the rail third, followed by Okalani and I'm a Cocoa Pebbles. And out the back early is Allie and Jazzy. The entire field separated by 5 lengths in the run to the half-mile point. It's Roadhouse Blues and Amisael Jaramillo on top by a length. Carrick is there, moving up on the far outside. I'm a Cocoa Pebbles from between and Okalani. Shuffled back at the rail, Dancing Empress, and Allie and Jazzy is last. The opening quarter very reasonable here, just 23-2. There's less than 3 furlongs to race. Okalani within a neck of Roadhouse Blues for the lead. Dancing Empress at a big price, third at the fence. I'm a Cocoa Pebbles is giving up ground while trying to rally. Two better than Carrick, and Allie and Jazzy as he is last. There's a quarter of a mile left to go, and now Jaramillo starting to ask Roadhouse Blues some serious questions. She's giving them all the right answers as they turn for home, cuts the corner and leads by 3. Okalani is second. Cocoa Pebbles will try to outfinish Dancing Empress for third, but at 3 to 5, it's all about Roadhouse Blues. Roadhouse Blues levels off nicely in the end. Roadhouse Blues for R.A. Hill Stable and George Weaver, authoritative winners. They won by 6. Dancing Empress split horses late to get the place, close for third. Okalani or Cocoa Pebbles. By 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. From the center, Mr. Tingles wins the break and gets a clear lead from the outside. Field Day away in second. Down at the rail, No Que No now races from third. Rockstar Rose in early fourth, and at the back is Skies Not Falling. To the half-mile point they go with the longest shot on the field, Mr. Tingles in front from the favorite. Field Day second. No Que No third at the inside, followed fourth by Rockstar Row, and the trailer is Skies Not Falling. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. It's now Field Day who goes to put a neck in front. Mr. Tingles fighting the good fight. He's right back at him. 2.5 to No Que No, then Rockstar Row. Still held up at the back as Skies Not Falling as they run for home. From the outside, Field Day from the rail, Mr. Tingles. They continue to battle. No Que No and Rockstar Row continue third and fourth. Back to last and Skies Not Falling. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Irad calling on the favorite Field Day, and he is responding. Field Day now puts him away and leads by 2.5. Good battle for second. Field Day at 3 to 5 is in front. Close then for second, either No Que No or Rockstar Row. Then back to Mr. Tingles and Skies Not Falling, 55 and 1. And they're up. Map 'em up from up between horses was away quickly. Big Bad Diva moves to her from the outside. Down at the rail, Shang's Sister. In between horses and Bear's Britches. And the early trailer is Coworth Park. In the charge to the first turn, Map 'em Up and Paco Lopez have the lead. They lead by a length and a quarter. 3 wide and Big Bad Diva. Down at the rail, Shang's Sisters in a bit tight, racing up on heels. In between horses, Bear's Britches and the early trailer, Coworth Park. Into the backstretch they go. Map 'em Up through a 23 and 4 opening quarter. Leads by half a length. Big Bad Diva is second. A tugging third is Shang's Sister. Bear's Breeches is now racing from fourth. And it's a gap of 2 to Coworth Park. Unhurried, last of all, and with 5 furlongs left to race. Map 'em Up continues to put up the numbers. Leads by half a length. Constant pressure from Big Bad Diva up alongside second. Shang's Sister third, looking to angle to the outside. From fourth and Bear's Breeches. And the trailer Coworth Park. 47-2 for the opening half mile, less than half a mile to race. From the outside, Big Bad Diva's on even terms now with Map 'em Up. From third, Shang's sister Vasquez would love some place to go. Bear's Breeches keeps her from getting out, and the trailer is Coworth Park. She slides through at the inside and begins to launch a bid as Big Bad Diva is now on to take over. To the top of the stretch with Big Bad Diva in front from Map 'em Up, who tries to counterpunch second. Coworth Park's traveled well into the race. She'll swing 4 wide for the drive, 3 wide in Shang's sister as they turn for home. Big Bad Diva has the lead with work to do as Coworth Park takes aim on the outside. There's an eighth of a mile to go, and here's Coworth Park, patiently handled and on to take over. This is the 5th riding victory of the day for Irad Ortiz Jr. Coworth Park 4-1, geared down and 2 on top. Big Bad Diva second, Shang's sister third, then Map 'em Up and Bear's Breeches at 141 and 1. And they're up. Florala Al, offensive-minded and reaching out for a clear advantage. He'll have a half a length lead over Florida Endeavor, who will keep him somewhat honest while racing in second. And the heavy favorite Joshy Jack in the orange colors, third of the 3 after an opening eighth of a mile. Jesus Rios takes hold of the son of Gone Astray as Florala Al now leads by 2 lengths over Joshy Jack, who moves up to take second. Ridden at the back is Florida Endeavor. Inside half a mile from the finish, Florala Al went 22-4 for the opening quarter. He has an odds-on favorite on his hip, and Joshy Jack falls second. Florida Endeavor is third of the 3 with 3 furlongs left to run. Florala Al now by a neck. Joshy Jack and Lionel Reyes bidding up boldly from second. Florida Endeavor's a driven third, and he's not gaining any ground as Joshy Jack just ran on to challenge for the lead. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Rios is calling on Florala Al for more, but he's got no more to give as Joshy Jack is bidding up on his outside. Right as I say that, Florala Al tries to get back on terms as Joshy Jack has his ears up with an eighth of a mile to go. Joshy Jack under light handling now starts to get away. Florala Al's done everything he could, but what he could not do was stay with Joshy Jack. Joshy Jack wins by 2.5. Florala Al second, and then Florida Endeavor in 1 minute, 10 and 81 100 seconds. And they're off. Second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Phasing Tipton is once again bringing the heat to Miami. A red-hot catalog of selected 2-year-olds in training. Recent star graduates include Grade 1 winners Nadal and Bellafina, plus Share the Ride, Dona Veloce, Capano Kicking, and Yopan, with top juveniles by the nation's hottest sires. This is your chance to play at the top. The Phasing Tipton Gulfstream Sale, March 31st in Hallandale Beach, Florida. Where will you be?
And they're up. Good start from the outside for Lady Traveler. Down at the rail here, speed from Traffic Lane moving out. Traffic Lane's a neck in front. Lady Traveler moving to her on the outside and trying to work over. She's in the 2-path now. Racing in third in Marlboro Road, out wide and always late. Back from there, it's Viburnum third last. Second last is Runaway Rockette. The early trailer is Double Blessed. In the run past the finish line the first time, Irad Ortiz Jr. calling the shots as Traffic Lane has the rail in the lead. Lady Traveler on the outside is there second, and Marlboro Road is at the rail third. Followed fourth by the race favorite Always Late, who's just in front of Viburnum. Second last, Runaway Rockette. The trailer remains Double Blessed, and the leader remains Traffic Lane. They complete the run around the first turn and head into the backstretch run with Traffic Lane in front by half a length. Lady Traveler on the outside is second. Marlboro Road is third. Always Late's had a good run to this stage. Racing in fourth under Jose Ortiz, only about 2 lengths off the leader. Down at the inside in Viburnum is racing in fifth past a 47 2/2 mile. Runaway Rocket is still second last, and at the back is Double Blessed, and Traffic Lane is still in front. Pace has been pretty quick for 1 1/8 as Traffic Lane has taken pressure every step. Lady Traveler up alongside now second. Into the clear. Here's Always Late. She's going to go on the attack and do it pretty early. Always Late is on the go now. 3/4 in 1:11 Marlboro Road ridden quietly toward the rail, followed by Viburnum. Runaway Rocket needs a way out for Gaffleone. Double Blessed is last. Traffic Lane gives way. Always Late on to take over. Top of the stretch, it's Always Late traveling nicely and under confident handling. Viburnum takes aim on the outside, loose toward the rail in Marlboro Road, on from fourth and Runaway Rocket. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Always Late asked to finish it up here. She's responding nicely. Viburnum is second. Marlboro Road is third. Always Late, an even money winner. Viburnum was second. Marlboro Road third. Then Runaway Rocket and Double Blessed. 146 2 for the final time. And runners away. Hefesto blew the start 5 lengths. 40 Flash away quickly from the center. Bella Future is moving with him. Moving up on the outside, Double David into the top flight, and Liam Starr is on hold while racing a joint fourth. Wide on the course in Armalite, then it's the favorite Higher Law who's down toward the rail. Going up and by him went Hefesto, and moving up and around them is Nevermind 91. At the rail, it's Colton's The Admiral with Mr. Einstein. Around the first turn they go at a big price. 40 Flash clear to lead a length and a half. Bella Future second. Double David on the outside third. Liam Starr is at the rail fourth. Followed fifth by Nevermind 91. Higher Laws down at the inside for Gaffleone. 3 wide goes Armalite. A length and a half to Colton's The Admiral, who's racing together with Mr. Einstein. And 5 to the trailer, Hefesto. 24-1 for the opening quarter, less than 5 furlongs to race. It's 40 Flash in front to half a length. Bella Future is moving a cream a bit closer while second. Double David 3 wide third. Liam Starr under a long Corey Lannery hold while racing in fourth. A length and a half back to Nevermind 91. Down at the rail, that's the favorite Higher Law. He starts to be asked to quicken a bit. Splitting horses, that's Mr. Einstein. Dropping back Armalite. Trying to get motivated as Colton's The Admiral. Hefesto's played no part in this. And Liam Starr is on the move now. Lannery saw room at the rail. He's going to try to go on with it as 40 Flash is working a bit off the fence. 40 Flash has the lead. Will the rail open for Liam Starr? No. Wow, that got interesting as they swing in. It's still the big long shot 40 Flash in front. Colton's The Admiral, the beneficiary of a good trip. He's on to take over. From the inside and Liam Starr down the center and Mr. Einstein in deep stretch. Colton's The Admiral split the needle when he needed to, and he's on his way to victory. Colton's The Admiral by 2 in the end. Mr. Einstein second. Third was 40 Flash. Fourth was Liam Starr, 143 4.
And that wraps up Wednesday's action. We're back here on Thursday with another 10-race card. Our weekday post times, 1:10 p.m. Don't forget to join us on the First Bet app, also expressbet.com, and you can watch and stream races each and every day at gulfstreampark.com. Good night, good luck, and stay safe.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.